Okay, I've got the keys. This is Brian Johnson. You're listening to Rockers and Rollers. Let's get this baby fired up.
You want to race? If you insist. At that price I can't resist. That's right. That's right. That's right. Tonight, it ain't right. I got to have me a week. But I'll be back for you, Jack, and I'll let the machine speak. That's right. That's right. That's right. Showdown, you bet. And I haven't even saddled my pony yet. Have mercy, Miss Percy, I done put the coon tune on this bed. That's right. That's right. That's right.
That was ZZ Top, Manic Mechanic. This is Brian Johnson. You're listening to Rockers and Rollers. And you know what? I've been promising myself to go and see those guys live. Never managed it yet. They always keep saying, Brian, come and see a show, man. But I always miss it. It's one of them things. I'll make sure I get that right. So, in the next hour on my show here tonight, we have some great music for you. We've got sensational Alex Harvey Band. We've got Jerry Lee Lewis, Elvis Presley, Motorhead, Joe Cocker, the Bonzo Dog Doodah Band for the Nonsense Moment. And next, we'll have Chuck Berry with No Particular Place to Go.
Riding along in my automobile, my baby beside me at the wheel. I stole a kiss at the turn of a mile, my curiosity running wild, cruising and playing the radio, with no particular place to go. Riding along in my automobile, I was anxious to tell her the way I feel, so I told her softly and sincere, and she leaned and whispered in my ear, cuddling more and driving slow, with no particular place to go. Particular place to go. So we parked way out on the Kokomo. The night was young and the moon was gold, so we both decided to take a stroll. Can you imagine the way I felt? I couldn't unfasten a safety belt, riding along in my calaboose, still trying to get her belt to loose. All the way home I held a grudge for the safety belt that wouldn't budge. Cruising and playing the radio with no particular place to go.
Yes, sir. That's Mr. Chuck Berry, No Particular Place to Go. And when those songs came out and all of that, it was the time when you took your lass out in the car. In America, they went to drive-in movies. We couldn't do that here because it was always raining and it was too cold. But I remember in 1975, let me tell you this quick story. I was in a band called Geordie and we supported Chuck Berry in Germany. And it was a week, and I'll never forget, he came with nothing. And he used our equipment, our PA system, our sound system, and he had a German band which he'd hired, and he wouldn't go on stage until he got his money up front in cash, which he stuck in his pocket. It could have choked a pig the size of this money. But I remember after a week, he was sitting outside, and I went up and I said, Mr. Berry, would it be possible to have an autograph? And he said, son, I sign one autograph a day, and I've already done it. So I called him something and left. I don't think he knew what I meant, but that was him and that was then. The next artist I want to talk about is a man called Alex Harvey. I know you won't have heard of him much, especially the younger kids, but he did do Top of the Pops once when he did a cover of Delilah, which was fantastic. And he was called the Sensational Alex Harvey Band because that's what he was. I'm going to play this record and then I'm going to tell you another story that happened in Germany with Alex Harvey. This record's called The Tomahawk Kid.
Oh, the Tomahawk Kid, do you know what he did? On a cave on Treasure Island, 16 men on a dead man's chest. He didn't know where to find them. When we set sail across the seven seas, there was Captain Dan and Billy Bone and me and the Tomahawk Kid. The Tomahawk Kid. The Tomahawk Kid. Through Fathom 5, the kid is alive. The crew is climbing up the rigging. We was washed on land on the silver sand. We got no time for digging. When we set sail across the seven seas, there was Captain Dan and Billy Bones and the Tomahawk Kid. The Tomahawk Kid. The Tomahawk Kid. Behold my captain, and Tomahawk Kid. The 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 Tomahawk Kid.
Okay, that was the sensational Alex Harvey Band and the Tomahawk Kid. Now brace yourselves for the story I'm about to tell you from Germany. And this happened. Alex was a great man for reaction. He loved reaction from an audience. He didn't just want to sing to them, he wanted them to feel it and be part of it. And he was a bit worried that nothing really much was happening in Germany because, well, they couldn't understand him very much. So one night in Berlin, he stuck on a little Adolf Hitler mustache and a German officer's hat and walked on to the chords from Wambo, which was always their opening song. And he gave a Nazi salute. Well, everybody in the audience threw chairs at him. All these chairs. It was mayhem up there. And they had to run off to save their lives. And he came into the dressing room and looked at me and he said, "No, that's a reaction, son. That is a reaction." Well, we were all lucky to get out of there alive that night. Deep Purple weren't happy because they couldn't follow anything. Another guy who was just as crazy was a guy called Jerry Lee Lewis. He wrote a song called Great Balls of Fire. And another story from him was the great time when he set fire to his piano and said to Chuck Berry, "Follow that."
You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much of love drives a man insane. You broke my will, but what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I let you love what I thought it was funny. You came along and woo, now honey, I've changed my mind. This love is fine. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Kisses, baby. Feels good. Hold me, baby. Well, I want to love you like I love the should. You're fine, so kind. Got to tell this world that you're mine. I chew my nails down and I twiddle my thumb. I'm real nervous, but it sure is fun. Come on, baby. It drives me crazy. It's just great balls of fire. Hold me, baby. Well, I want to love you like I love is should. You're fine, so kind. Got to tell this world that you're mine. That you're my nails and I quit on my thumb. Real nervous, but it sure is fun. Come on, baby, drive me crazy. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Yeah, that was Jerry Lee Lewis and Great Balls of Fire. Another great driving song as far as I'm concerned. And, do you know, we were talking about reaction before, and it gives me a good chance to talk about the reaction we get with the AC/DC fans. And if you can imagine standing in the middle of a stage, just try to put yourself in my place, or anybody's place in the band, really. Angus can't see anybody, he's too busy bopping up and down. But he knows you're there, he doesn't miss a trick. But for me, to watch the hands going up and down, the bodies, the jumping up and down, and it's amazing. The whole world, all these different countries, all become one. Now, I may be waxing lyrical here, but it's true. Language is out the window. It's just rock and roll. And speaking of rock and roll, is there a doctor in the house? Here's UFO Doctor. Hoo-ah. Okay, that was UFO and Dr. Doctor. If you like this show, now's the time to honk your horn. And remember, it's got to be your own. Don't get carried away. And if you want to see all the songs we're playing, all you got to do is log on to bbc.co.uk/Radio 2. Coming up next, Mr. Elvis Presley on Rockers and Rollers.
Thousands gathered in London's Hyde Park to see an array of stars. BBC Radio.
Jail. The prison band was there, they began to wail. The band was jumping and the joint began to swing. You should have heard this knocked out jailbird sing. Let it rock. Everybody let it rock. Everybody in the whole cell block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Spider Murphy played his tenor saxophone. Little Joe was blowing on the slide trombone. The drummer boy from Illinois would crash, boom, bang. Section was a purple gang, let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole cell block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Number 47 said to number 3, you were the cutest jailbird I ever did see. I sure would be delighted with your company. Come on and do the jailhouse rock with me, let's rock. Everybody, let's rock.
Isn't rock and roll fabulous? So much has been written about Elvis Presley. He got a bad rap at the end. Comedians had a shot at him. Well, listen, this man is the king of rock and roll. This kid took it, grabbed it by the scruff of the neck, threw it around on that stage. He danced, he jiggled, he sang like nobody else had sang before him. And he really turned everything up on its head. You're listening to Rockers and Rollers with Brian Johnson on Radio 2. And what I love about this show is you can go from Elvis Presley to metal to Motorhead and the Ace of Spades.
That's the way I like it, baby. I don't want to live forever. And don't forget the joker.
Okay, that was Motorhead and Ace of Spades, and Lemmy is probably one of the sweetest guys you've ever met. Mind, it looks like he's going to bite your head off at any minute, but it's not like that at all. He's the nicest man to have a pint with. Now he's got his own wine. He's got his own red wine coming out, and I've heard it's very good. I'll have to try it. But it just goes to show that appearances can't mean everything, and which is same for the next man. Probably one of the sweetest, roughest voices I think I've ever heard in my life. He's a man called Joe Cocker from Sheffield. Had some great songs. Margarine was one of them. But this song will always stay in everybody's hearts. I think everybody remembers when they first heard this song. It's a song called Delta Lady, and this is the live version.
Rock and roll.
Well, there you go. That's one of the greatest voices out of England. I'm sorry, that's what I think. I think it's fantastic. And, a lot of people ask me how I keep my voice and or what other singers do. I've gone into dressing rooms with other singers and I can hear them in the other room going, la 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 la, and all of this kind of stuff. I know Joe Cocker didn't do that. Joe Cocker sang with passion. I don't do any warm-up either. I just get on there and I just let the passion and, the feeling or whatever it is take over, and then it's just there. It's a strange kind of thing. You can be quite surprised when you go out. Sometimes it's just, Jesus, the first time I open my mouth is what's going to come out. So it always keeps you on your toes, you know what I mean? Now, lightheartedness. I love nonsense, you know that. And there's one band which I loved, and I'm sure everybody else did. I had a singer called Viv Stansel. It was the one I remembered. I know they had another one. But it was the Bonzo Dog Doodah Band. And this is the intro and the outro song. Please listen to it while you're driving, and drive very carefully because it will make you laugh. It's hilarious.
Hi there, nice to be with you. Happy you could stick around. Like to introduce Legs Larry Smith, drums. And Sam Spoon's rhythm pole. And Vern Dudley Bohay Noel, bass guitar. And Neil Innes, piano. Come in, Rodney Slater on saxophone. With Roger Ruskin Spear on tenor sax. Hi, Vivian Stanchel, trumpet. Big hello to Big John Wayne, xylophone. And Robert Morley, guitar. Billy Butlin, spoons. And looking very relaxed, Adolf Hitler on vibes. Nice. Princess Anne on sousaphone. Introducing Liberace clarinet. With Garner Ted Armstrong on vocals. Lord Snooty and his pals tap dancing. In the groove with Harold Wilson violin. And Franklin McCormack on harmonica. Over there, Eric Clapton, ukulele. Hi, Eric. On my left, Sir Kenneth Park, bass sax. Great honor, sir. And specially flown in for us, a Sessions Gorilla on Vox Humana. Nice to see Incredible Shrinking Man on euphonium. Drop out with Peter Scott on duck call. Hearing from you later, Casanova on horn. Yeah, digging General de Gaulle on accordion. Really wild, General. Thank you, sir. Roy Rogers on trigger. Tune in Wild Man of Borneo on bongos. Count Basie Orchestra on triangle. Thank you. Great to hear the Rawlinsons on trombone. Back from his recent operation, Dan Drupp, hot. And representing the Flower People, Quasimodo on bells. Wonderful to hear Brainiac on banjo. We welcome Baldunicum as himself. Very appealing, Max Jaffa. That's nice, Max. What a team, Zebra Kid and Horace Batchelor on percussion. And a great favorite and a wonderful performer, all of us here, J. Arthur Rank on gong.
Okay, now come on, be honest. Which other radio show could you hear ZZ Top, Chuck Berry, Jerry Lee Lewis, Elvis Presley and the Bonzo Dog Doodah Band all on one show, chucked in with Motorhead, just for good measure, only on Rockers and Rollers. So keep listening, we've got more mad stuff for you.
Six Music.
The idea of the Sunday service.
You really got me going. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, you
Okay, that was the Kinks with You Really Got Me. That was one of the first real great rock songs of the 60s, honestly. I think it was right up there with the Stones and stuff like that. And I love this band. To me, they were kind of second to the Beatles in the songs produced. Waterloo Sunset was another fabulous one. And I hope I can play more of the songs as we go along. But you're listening to me, Brian Johnson, here on Radio 2. And now it's time for my record of the week. And I'll give you one guess who it is. Yes, you got it right again. It's the Beatles. Yeah, guess who's a Beatles fan? Here's a special one of the most beautiful songs I think I've heard as well. And I keep saying that, but I don't care, because they are. And it's Across the Universe, sung by the one, the only, Mr. John Lennon.
Words are flowing out like endless rain into a paper cup. They slither wildly as they slip away across the universe. Pools of sorrow, waves of joy are drifting through my opened mind, possessing and caressing me. Before me like a million eyes, they call me on and on across the universe. Thoughts meander like a restless wind inside a letterbox. They tumble blindly as they make their way across the universe. Across the universe, Jackaroo David. Oh, nothing's gonna change my world. 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 Jackaroo David. Jackaroo David. Jackaroo David.
Gotta be some of the most beautiful lyrics in the world. There's bits of it in the middle there, that chai karudi doody stuff. I still don't understand, but it doesn't make any difference. The rest of it is so beautiful. And, you know, a lot of people ask me about lyrics and what it's like to write them. And, you know, it depends the pressure you're under, where you are. I don't think Lennon ever had a problem, or McCartney had a problem with things like that. I think they just tumbled out of them. They were very lucky lads and very clever. Anyway, let's play another song. This is a song by a band called Nickelback. They happen to be pretty good friends of ours. They come to a lot of the gigs, and we've had dinner with them a couple of times, and they're real nice lads. And this next song is, I think it's pretty cool, and I had a big hit with it, and I'm happy for them. It's called I Want to Be a Rock Star. Yeah, right. Careful what you wish for.
I'm through with standing in line to clubs I'll never get in. It's like the bottom of the ninth and I'm never gonna win this. Life hasn't turned out quite the way I want it to be.
Tell me what you want.
I want a brand new house on an episode of Cribs and a bathroom I can play baseball in, and a king-size tub big enough for 10 plus me.
For what you need.
I'll need a credit card that's got no limit and a big black chain with a bedroom in.
There you go. I want to be a rock star. A lot of people ask me what it's like to be a rock star, and you know the truth is, I've never felt like one. Neither of the boys in the band. I don't think they're allowed in AC/DC. No rock stars allowed. Anyway, we're running out of time here, and we'll have to move on to a lovely fella called Lowell George. He used to be singer with Little Feat, and he went on his own to do this album, probably one of the best albums I've ever heard. It's called Thanks, I'll Eat It Here. The song I've picked off this album is called Easy Money. It's probably one of the grooviest tracks I think I've ever heard in my life. Sad thing about Lowell George is nothing happened with this album, and he took his own life. And that's how it can be bad being a rock star. Here it is, Easy Money.
There was a Joe, he was leaning on her back door, couple chills, with her eyes on a couple bills. I was thinking they were waiting to get your hands on some easy money, yeah. So they flipped a dime. One said, I'll take heads this time. One step up, one step back, one loosened the shoulder strap. She couldn't speak, her knees got weak. She could almost taste that easy money, yeah. Yes, there was an old black cat, and he was sitting in an old black Cadillac. And this Joe smelled sweet, so she curled up at her boyfriend's feet. She said, I got a plan. Listen, Sam, how's it like I made some easy money? He said, oh yeah, just tell me what you want me to do. She said, oh baby, you can trust me, baby, but you must be hiding in my room at 1:45 to 2, yeah. Can't tell the boy, come up the room and play with my toys. Jill set the bait, she wasn't gonna sit around and wait, but this guy got wise to the lies. He flies out the door without his money, yeah, 'cause ain't no man who got money in his hand who got into that bed. Men slow in the head, the easier it looks, the harder it hooks. Well, there ain't no such thing as easy money. Saturday night, there was a terrible, terrible fight between two dames losing the same game. It wasn't clear, but I heard they were both looking for some easy money. Oh, easy money. Easy money.
Well, it's nice to give him the recognition he deserves. That's a great tune. Why don't you go out and buy it? Somehow, somewhere. It's worth keeping. That's it. We're almost out of time, but next week on Rockers and Rollers, we're keeping it up and keeping it good. You'll hear from The Who, Dire Straits, The Animals, Robert Palmer. So make sure you join us next week. I'll be waiting for you. But before we go, I want to play a Deep Purple song in tribute to the great John Lord, who sadly passed away last month, aged 71. I met John 3, 4, 5 occasions during my life in the road, and he was nothing short of a gentleman and a genius. So I'm going to play one of the songs that he wrote. It's Highway Star from Deep Purple's album Machine Head. I'll miss you, John, and I'll see you guys next week.